Kia ora. Hope you're having a good day. I have 11 cats. I have or live with 11 cats. I brought this up in my talk recently back in June at the Auckland Writers Festival. I was speaking to schools there and I brought this up. I have 11 cats. Of course, the children thought that I may not be talking the truth, that it was just part of my talk, so a lot of them have wanted to see proof. So let's give some proof, shall we? 11 cats. The first cat, we call him Pud Pud, but also Sooty, because he looks like he's been stuck down a chimney. Now, when we first moved into our home, where we currently live, there was a cat. I assumed it was a neighbour's cat. I didn't have, I just thought, what's this cat doing here? And so I didn't feed it. I ignored it. Turns out that the previous owners left it behind. And the way I came across this realization is I was walking through my house and the door was open and I come into the lounge and this cat is stretched out on the carpet like he owned the place. And I looked at him and I said, "This is your house, eh?" So that was it. Feeding him, looking after him. Beautiful cat. He's a bag of bones now, I must say. Very old. Scary to think that he may pass on at some stage, but he is still the elder around here, the kaumātua, and very much loved and adored. So that is Sooty, number one. Then came Zippy, the next one. Some people moved in to a house across from us, and they had a cat, and the cat came over and started spending a lot of time with us. In fact, it was Sooty that brought Zippy over. So Sooty, as he used to do, would scratch on the door. I opened the door to let him in. He's standing there with this other cat. I said to him, "Don't bring your girlfriends home," and I closed the door. Turned out Zippy wasn't a girlfriend, Zippy was a boy, and Zippy was moving in. And he did. The owners of the cat came over to me at one point, knocked on my door, I opened the door, they said, "Have you seen our cat?" And I said, "Yes, he's asleep on my bed." I said to them, "No, we're not feeding him, but he has been coming over a lot." They asked me to put him out. In fact, they said, "Could you give him a kick?" And I said, "I don't kick cats." And so Zippy chose to live with us. A week after that, they brought over some food and asked me if I would look after Zippy while they went away. I said to them, as soon as we start feeding him, he's probably not going to leave. And so there you go, Zippy. So that was 2. After this, someone in the community got some kittens. Someone moved in, got some kittens. Those kittens ended up having kittens. Then the people left and the kittens became strays. They were always hanging around our house because I do believe my daughter was feeding them on the sly. They started hanging around the house and I got fed up one day and thought someone's got to do something about it. So I phoned the RSPCA. I said, "Look, there's these cats here. It's not good, what do I do?" And they said to me, "Well, Tim, if you can get a cage, catch them, bring them, we will fix them, neuter them, so there'll be no more babies. And then they can stay living here." The RSPCA likes to keep them where they were, keep them together, which is understandable. So I did that. And caught them all, each one. The RSPCA laughed at me a bit. One of the cats in particular, they said, "So how did you catch this one, Tim?" And I said, "Well, I caught it in my kitchen." They thought that was really funny, and And they said, so the cat's already in the house? And I said, yeah, pretty much. And they said, well, you're never going to get rid of them now, which is true. So let's go through the family tree there. 2 females originally. One is Rosie. My partner called her Rosie because she looks just, she's very multicolourful. She's a very colourful cat. She's beautiful, beautiful tortoiseshell. Rosie had 2 babies, two kittens. And the first one we called Potter because he has a little mark down his nose, but like a lightning bolt, so Potter. My kids are pretty much into Harry Potter at the time. And the girl we called Hermione, and definitely Hermione. Very clever, very intelligent, really quickly decided that while all the others chose to stay away from us, they would run away all the time, wouldn't be long inside, she decided she's not going to have any of that. She moved in fully and very clever. She worked it out, and that's her personality. She's very clever cat. She worked it out, so she goes for what's right for her. So that's those 3. So you've got Rosie, Potter, and Hermione. Rosie has a sister, and that is Scarf. Now, some people out there, you're probably thinking, man, this guy's crazy. 11 cats? Why did you bother? Or, why didn't you get rid of them in other ways? But I guess my heart's too big. Scarf is the sister to Rosie. She got the name Scarf because she has a big white scarf around her neck like this. And Tabby, and so my partner, said she looks like she's wearing a scarf, so we called her Scarf. Scarf had 2 litters. Now, from her previous litter, there was only 1 left, and that who hadn't, gone. Because, the other babies left. They moved on. Didn't realise how much cats push each other out, but there you go. They do. And so she was left with a boy who was a very soft and gentle, beautiful boy. And my son and daughter called him Broski. Good name, Broski. And he is awesome. He suits the name. He's a cool cat. And then she had her second Scarf had her second litter. And in her second litter, she had a very fluffy black cat who my partner called Teddy because he looked like a teddy bear. And then there was Shy, because Shy stayed away from us a lot, she. Now, however, Shy is not shy. She is the least shy, but still got the name Shy. Lovely cat, very sweet, loves cuddles. And then there was also Buff, if you like, or Buffhead. Very interesting cat. Sort of like I got a box for a head, seriously. But man, small, very small, like the runt of the litter, but an amazing hunter. And rats all the time. Bring your rats. Some nearly as big as her. She's incredible. Real feisty and yeah, she's gorgeous. Lovely cat. And also in there is Junior, and Junior looks like her mum. She's also a tabby. Point out, Broski's also a tabby. So yeah, Junior and Broski and the mum Scarf are tabbies. That is 11 cats. I believe I didn't miss anybody out. I would be horrified if I did. We don't play favourites here. We love them all. Although, my partner, Teddy is certainly her special one. But in saying that, she loves them all as well. Yeah, so 11 cats. Certainly makes an interesting house. Costs a lot to feed them. Yeah, which isn't great. But they're all together. And as my daughter pointed out, and she's rightly so, it's so wonderful to have them around us. It's always very interesting. Something's always happening. When I write my stories, I can look around and I have 5 cats sleeping around me. So, they talk about, was it cat ladies? Well, I guess I'm a cat man. But, yeah, love them all very dearly. I hope you don't have 11 cats. But, yeah, I do. So I thought I'd share that, and of course, you know, with the video, I'll try and endeavour to put up maybe some videos of them and some photos of them so you can see. Yeah. Hope you're having a good day. I've got 11 cats, keep that in mind. If you want to support those cats, buy one of my books, it'll help. Yeah, buy the food. Help pay for the food. And hopefully no vet bills. That's another story. But anyway, blessings to you and your family, and talk soon.